What up, y'all? Welcome to the video. As y'all coming in, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. So, I got wind the other day about Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin, rumored to be happening. They say it's official, but neither one of them announced it yet. So I'll still just, take that with a grain of salt or whatever, even though I do believe it's true. But they just say it's true, right? So Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin, man, that's a good fight. I definitely ain't see that coming. You know what I'm saying? I think this fight proved a few things. One of the things it proved is that a lot of people said that, they give Gervonta Davis a lot of flack, say he don't fight number of Mexican people. So now he fighting a fighter like Frank Martin, top tier fighter, just as athletic, explosive. Gervonta Davis might have ain't no might. He got the power edge. Um, they both got great coaches. He in there with a force, and this ain't gonna be easy. Now, it's a good ass fight. Another thing it proved is that the contract made by Shakur and them, which I already knew anyways. I mean, nobody ain't really have to tell me nothing. But it definitely proved that their contract was bogus. They were trying to lowball Frank Martin because if Frank Martin took this fight from Gervonta Davis, like shit. You know what I'm saying? It proves that he ain't scared to get in there in no competition for the people that actually doubt that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was ducking the smoke or something like that. So even though like I was saying when it first happened, Frank Martin just don't even seem like the type of guy there to be ducking some kind of wreck. Like, it's just certain fighters that give you the vibe like, man, he's soft. He ain't really trying to fight. And then this other guy, like, you like, he gonna get in there. If it's some smoke and they pan, cause he wanted to take the fight just because of the competition. He a fighter. He just taking all fighters, but it's his promoter, Earl, Al Haney, they get wind of that contract. Like, nah, this ain't right, bro. So the Shakur fight wasn't able to happen, but they got him a bigger opportunity, which lets you know that his people 100. Because he was able to get a Gervonta Davis fight. I mean, how many other guys was able to get a Tank fight? You just gotta think about it like that. Like, how many fighters was able to get a fight like this? Of this magnitude. You know what I'm saying? Got the opportunity to beat pretty much the top tier boxer in and around a weight class, up or down. Matter of fact, in boxing, period. Because ain't nobody else in boxing really doing numbers like Tank, except for Earl. And Earl really been on the back burner because his issues, he ain't really fighting. His injuries, and then he took the L to Crawford. He ain't been in the ring that much lately, so you know what I'm saying, he gotta come back and show he ain't, take his spot back. But Tank really the only one really doing numbers like that, you know what I'm saying? So every time he step in the ring, he the only one that's putting up pay-per-views, selling out arenas. So Frank Martin just got a fight with the biggest fighter in boxing, pretty much. I mean, no matter how this turned out, because this is gonna be definitely a tough task with Frank Martin fight Gervonta Davis, because he sparred him before too, so he know. And they're sparring. That's 60. What they probably sparring with 60-ounce gloves, so he know. He know he isn't. He know he ain't in there when this got to be his best performance he ever put on. You know what I'm saying? So Tank gonna come in as the favorite, rightfully so, because he been knocking out everybody. He the bigger draw, he the bigger fighter, and people are still learning who Frank Martin is. Most of us, we know, but a lot of people, he's still jumping on the scene, so a lot of people gotta find out who Frank Martin is still. So they about to find out. You know what I'm saying? Proud of both of these dudes for making this fight. I'm actually more excited for this fight than I am for the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Even though I definitely want to see that too. Don't get me wrong. Excuse me. But I kind of want to see this fight a little more. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of like more. It's gonna be more exciting to me. You know what I'm saying? But Devin Haney and Ryan, they number 2 on my list though. I want to see them. I want to see them a lot too though. But this fight, better fight. This gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can't even blink, cause you know Tank got the power. Frank Martin, he got good power, but he gonna have to work to the point where he gonna have to put like. He gonna have to win this fight with just like activity, because you know Tank starts in being smart defensively. They both southpaws. He gotta be real smart defensively, because we don't know how he'll react to one of Tank power punches, because we haven't seen Frank Martin in there with nobody who hit as hard as Gervonta Davis, because there ain't nobody in or around the weight class that even hit as hard as him, period. So that's okay. He ain't been there with nobody who punched like that. So, and when it comes to Tank, he fighting Frank Martin. So I feel like ain't nobody he fought is as good as Frank Martin either. Because, I mean, let's go down the list, right? Ryan Garcia. I think Frank Martin is better than Ryan. And that's another reason why I feel like this fight better. Because I think Gervonta Davis better than Devin Haney, and I think Frank Martin better than Ryan Garcia. So you can chop it up like that. That's why I think that's the main reason for real. I think this fight better, because both of the guys are better than those 2 guys. My opinion though. But yeah. So Tank gotta watch out for Frank. Crafty. He got that pull counter. So he definitely gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? Great coach, gonna have a great game plan. You just gotta carry out with the game plan. He gonna have to watch out for Frank Martin body shots. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing I think Frank Martin gotta, take some risks. He gotta get in there, get to that body, try to see if he can take some steam up off of them punches. Because it's hard. It's proven. It ain't like it's some kind of myth or something. Tank punching for real. So you gotta see if you can take some steam up off of that. You gotta be smart defensively, which he is already. And the main thing I want to see from Frank Martin, not being too cautious. Can't be too cautious, because the rounds go by quick, and you next thing you turn around, you down on scorecards, and then you need to knock Tank out. Tank great defensively too, so it's like it's a higher chance that Tank can get the knockout than Frank. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So Frank gotta, he gotta put pressure on Tank and let his hands go. That's the main thing from Frank, to be all the way 100 with it. He gotta let his hands go. You know what I'm saying? And Tank, he even got push out a little bit activity too. Cause what if you can't knock out Frank? What if you can't? You know what I'm saying? What if he ain't falling? Cause he ain't gonna quit like Ryan did. So if he ain't gonna quit, you gotta knock him out. And if he come out there letting his hands go, I don't know, man. You gotta be careful on that. But Tank is the favorite. More proven, more experience. More power. When it comes to speed, I put them on the same playing field. I think they both fast, quick. And yeah, man. It's all gonna come down. I just want to see a great fight, man. Cause I ride with both of them over everybody else, anyways. Just to keep it a brick. I really don't want to really see it, but I really don't want to see this shit. But I do at the same time, cause I want to see the best fight the best. Hey, Tank the best, and Frank wasn't the best. So shit, we finna see. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I'm glad he made this fight. I just wonder when it is. I might have to go to this one. I think I'm gonna go support both of you niggas. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe already, and I'm out. Deuces.